All right, welcome back to the show. When life doesn't go as designed, how do you get back on your feet and rise up stronger than ever? Rashad Stanley didn't let his life behind bars deter him from living his dream. Please welcome the exceptionally good-smelling Rashad. Hi, Rashad.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Most definitely.
All right, let's talk about, first of all, Wendy Williams loves your clothes. That's pretty cool.
Most definitely, most definitely. That really kept me motivated while I was in prison.
Yeah.
Seeing her actually post my stuff after I got out the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause after me doing the fashion show, I ended up going to the hole for doing the fashion show, and she was posted it like January of that year.
She was like giving you props and encouraging you, and she probably didn't even know the impact that she had.
Yeah, definitely had a big impact.
Yeah.
Definitely had a big impact. I felt like it was worth it then, because I definitely did 3 months solitary confinement behind us doing the fashion show.
All right, we're going to get to that in a second. But first, tell me about how you got interested in fashion and how that all started.
It actually started in like 2002. I was going to Grove Park Community Center, and I started making T-shirts. Like, it was a summer program, and we was making the T-shirts. That's when it like first started.
Yeah, and you had the fashion bug, and you're like, hey, I'm pretty good at this.
It wasn't just a bug then. It was just, I liked it, putting the cartoon characters on T-shirts. You know, at this time, we were just ironing, printing it out, ironing it on.
Yeah.
But that's the first memory of me just actually getting the fashion. But the fashion bug really didn't come to like high school. Like when I just like, oh yeah, I gotta stay fresh.
Yeah.
I gotta stay fresh.
Did you learn how to sew? Are you self-taught on everything, or how did that evolve?
Oh yes, ma'am. I'm actually self-taught.
Yeah.
I taught myself how to sew while I was in prison.
I think that when you have a passion for something and then it's so strong within you, you're like, there's nothing in the way. I'm going to teach myself how to reach my dreams. So talk about what that moment then was like when you were in prison and you started creating your fashion line.
It was just, I just couldn't let the brand die, because I actually had my first store on Bankhead when I was 20. So I ended up going down, doing some time in prison for unarmed robbery. So during those times, I just said to myself, I got to keep the brand going. I couldn't just let the brand die. So I just took the time while I was in prison to teach myself how to sew. Right. Because when I was in the store on Bankhead, I was just actually heat pressing, putting the logo. I had got my vendor's license, so I'm buying wholesale and reselling. But while I was in prison, like, I'm going to actually just perfect the craft and actually learn how to make the garments myself.
I love that.
So my mother sent me a couple books, looked at the books, and took it and ran with it.
Yeah, shout out mom for...
Well, definitely, shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom, believing in the dream. Let's talk about, I know you were released 7 months ago, and you've been mentoring the youth. What would you tell somebody who's looking at you and thinking, well, I could never be like that?
I tell them you gotta have extreme confidence and belief in yourself, because sometimes the people around you won't see it until you done manifested it. So you can't go to the people around you for like gratification, instant gratification for your goals and your aspirations. You just got to do it and just believe in yourself that it's going to manifest.
Believing in yourself. Talk about then, we just are watching your fashion show right there. What was that like for you, Sherrod, when you saw your designs walk down that runway after all of that hard work?
It was just an unbelievable feeling just to actually sit back and watch it, because I used to sit in my cell and think about this, like, I can't wait to get out and actually be able to put on me a fashion show. I had just went to solitary confinement for actually doing a fashion show in prison, so to actually be able to get out and follow my dreams on the street, it was just an unbelievable feeling.
Yeah, you did that. You did that. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Talk about what keeps you going then and pushing for greatness.
What keeps me going now is just trying to motivate the people around me, to show them that, like, it's possible. Like, I feel like I can't quit because a lot of folks depending on me to show them like it's possible, like they room for me to win. So I got to keep going even when it's obstacles and hindrances in the way. I just got to keep going. Yeah.
Speaking of keeping going then, what is next for you?
We actually have a fashion show June 30th.
Okay.
And with the kids fashion show in conjunction with Kiddos Hair Studios. So it'll be at Cleveland Ave Rec Center. That's on June 30th. It's a Sunday from 4 to 7.
All right, awesome.
So we got like 100 kids coming out.
I love that. Let's talk about that really quickly. We have to wrap up, but I know that you are spending time mentoring youth and you want to pass on messages of positivity, and you're passionate about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk about that.
I just want to be able to put them in position, because I had people telling me to do the right thing while I was on the street, but it's different when you actually get an opportunity to do the right thing or be in a position to actually put them in a position to make some type of monetary gain. Like, and it's a legit way. It ain't nothing flaky or that'll actually crash you out and send you to prison. So it's just a difference between telling people and actually giving them an opportunity.
Yeah, well, I think you've inspired a lot of people. I'm honored to have you on this couch. Congratulations.
I'm honored to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good luck to you and cheers to you, and keep going, my friend.
All right, thank you.
All right, don't forget about us when you get big and famous.
Definitely.
Such an inspiration. All right, we're going to send it over to Andrew. Andrew?